Alright, man. Let's talk about Shawn Porter and ERROL Spence, because this is also a major fight that I haven't talked about much. Talked about it a little bit, but not much. And this fight is nearing, so let's talk about it.
Welcome to Real Life Boxing!
Blessed love and blessed day. Oh, boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fight nation. It's Coach Fight and this is Real Life Boxing. Let's talk about ERROL the Truth, Man Down Spence versus Showtime Shawn Porter. Hey, before we get into it, I'm gonna ask you guys to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified when new content is being uploaded, and you can be notified when we are going live. EJ, ERROL Spence Jr. versus, what time is it? Showtime Shawn Porter, September 28th, Fox pay-per-view. Very important fight. And it's another fight that I'm very interested in, very intrigued about. It's important because it's a welterweight unification and brings us one step closer to unifying at welterweight. Why I'm intrigued about this fight? Because I think that it's a huge step up for ERROL Spence. Even though he's fought the Kell Brooks, he's fought the Peterson. He's fought the Kell Brooks. He's fought the Petersons. He's fought the Algeries, but he's never really fought someone like Shawn Porter. So I'm very interested to see how this fight turns out. I'm very interested in seeing how ERROL Spence deals with a fighter like Shawn Porter. Now, even though Shawn Porter lost to Kell Brook and ERROL Spence beat Kell Brook, it still, doesn't just mean that ERROL Spence is gonna dog walk Shawn Porter, which a lot of people think that he is gonna dog walk Shawn Porter. I don't necessarily see that happening. Yeah, I may see ERROL Spence winning, but I don't just see him dog walking Shawn Porter and just walking through Shawn Porter. A lot of fighters will tell you, Shawn Porter's really strong. He's really durable. I was actually watching an interview with a kid who said he was friends with both Shawn Porter and ERROL Spence. Said he was not interested in sparring Shawn Porter when the reporter asked him, and just because he said, Shawn Porter's just really strong. A lot of people tend to forget that, he played football and fought at a much heavier weight in the amateurs. He fought as like a light heavyweight in the amateurs, and he beat Alexander Usyk. I don't know how many of you guys know that, but yeah, Shawn Porter beat Alexander Usyk in the amateurs. So me personally, I don't know if I really see ERROL Spence walking through Shawn Porter, but I'm very interested to see how ERROL Spence deals with Shawn Porter's style, especially if Shawn Porter goes out there to play football. You know what I mean? If he just goes out there and tries to box ERROL Spence, I think that leans towards ERROL Spence's side. I think that goes towards ERROL Spence's favor if he tries to box with ERROL Spence, especially from outside range, because Shawn Porter needs to be like mid-range to inside range. So I think that it plays right into ERROL Spence's favor if Shawn Porter tries to box with him. Now, I think that'll be in Shawn Porter's best interest to go out there and try to play football with ERROL Spence. But either way, I'm still interested in seeing how ERROL Spence deals with that. I think that ERROL Spence would do good, if they're both on the outside. But when it gets on the inside and Shawn Porter starts to play football, I'm interested to see how ERROL Spence deals with that. Like I said, a lot of fighters, they say that Shawn Porter is really strong, and I could tell. So, like I said, I'm interested to see how ERROL Spence deals with the likes of Shawn Porter. Now, for me, it's not so much really about Shawn Porter. I think that Shawn Porter is gonna come in there and he's gonna fight. Whether he tries to box, even though I think he's really gonna try to mix it up with Errol Spence. Not really try to slugfest with him, but I think he's gonna get on the inside and try to mix up the football playing, you know what I mean, with the boxing from outside range. I really don't see him trying to stay on the outside for too long with Errol Spence. But for me, it's not really about like what Shawn Porter's gonna do. We know what Shawn Porter can do when he plays football and when he's boxing. I think, and for most of us, I think it's more of what Errol Spence is gonna do. Even though a lot of people say that Errol Spence is just gonna beat the shit out of him and dog walk him, I think even them, even they in themselves maybe like, hold up. You know what I mean? I'm just interested to see how Errol Spence deals with that type of fight style. And to me, you know what I mean, and depending on what Errol Spence does in that fight, that would prove to me, you know what I mean, what I need to know about Errol Spence. See, I do think that Errol Spence is a good fighter, does a few things really, really, really well. So I just think that he's not quite up on that pedestal yet that everybody is placing him on. So, that's, for me, that's all I'm really saying. That's all I'm really saying, really. I just like to see how he deals with Shawn Porter and in what fashion. And to me, that will answer, whatever questions that I have about Errol Spence. I want you guys to tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. Tell me what y'all think about Errol Spence. Tell me what y'all think about Shawn Porter. And tell me what y'all think about the fight. And one of these guys can be a future opponent for the Senator Manny Pacquiao, maybe. So you guys tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. Until then, keep fighting your fight and protect yourself at all times. So if you like this video and you would like to see more great content like this on the channel, go to the PayPal link or the Cash App link in the description and show your appreciation by donating any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. This is Real Life Boxing.